Many years ago, Leonardo da Vinci went to paint The Last Supper, and he wanted to find live-action models that he thought embodied the characteristics for inspiration to paint in Jesus and the apostles. He quickly came out of the gates. He was at church one week, heard this beautiful voice. This person was glowing with energy, and he goes, "Well, I'm going to paint that person as my Jesus." So he talked to him. They stood in and they posed as Jesus. Took him a few months. He got several of the apostles done, but then he had a brain freeze. And according to legend, it took him 7 to 11 years to finish the Last Supper because he couldn't find someone who he thought really embodied Judas and what must have been going through Judas's mind after he betrayed Jesus and all the thoughts that were leading up to it. And as he was a perfectionist, he did not get the photo done for a very long time. In fact, he had given up. One day he was at the farmer's market. He saw this man, looked rough around the edges, could tell he had made a lot of bad decisions in his life. And finally, he had his Judas. So he asked the man, "Would you stand in for a live action model? I want to paint you in as Judas." And Da Vinci was famous in his time, and he was offering money. So the man agreed to do it. They get back to the studio. He starts painting the man in, and the man breaks down weeping and crying. Da Vinci feels bad, goes over to the man and says, "Hey, if I'm making you cry, just tell me what I'm doing and I will stop." To which the man replied, "Master, master, do you not recognize me?" And Da Vinci said, "No, I don't recognize you. Should I?" And the man said, "Well, I stood in for this painting 10 or 11 years ago, and I was your Jesus." Shocked was Da Vinci. What's the point of the story? The point is this: we all have Jesus within us. It's written right on our heart. And boy, oh boy, do we all also have that Judas within us. The paradox is always present. That allows us to have true free will and not be robots. It allows us to choose morality. So the point of the matter is, which one will you choose to feed today? The Jesus in you, with all of that capacity for love, forgiveness, compassion, kindness, empathy? Or will you feed the Judas in you and betray and not live up to your full potential? For tips on living up to your full potential, give us a follow.